Well, you're supposed to give the people what they want, and apparently what the people want is twit and not discount dive, which I'm very proud of. Please check out that video if you haven't already. This is a very good looking kit, especially that head sculpt. This is just what it should have been in the first place. A marked improvement in every way. It's so Godzilla looking. They've really captured the sculpt. The scales look great. I was worried the new hands would look a little like the arms would be too long, but I feel like that's pretty fitting. Get him in that dynamic swimming pose. Robot mode doesn't really get much of a boost. I mean, it's new weaponry, but it's still just the 86 Grimlock mold with the sludge head for some reason. The problem is that it is $65, which, if you don't know, is also the MSRP of the base figure. So this is really only if you are a hardcore Godzilla fan, or if you, for some reason, already got that boring figure. I think I might have been a little too nice to the Godzilla crossovers when they got released. They are so lazy, and this makes it a lot better, but it's double the price. You are basically buying two of these to get one that's even good. But if you care about the robot mode, it does like virtually nothing here. I definitely wasn't going to be getting the crossover, especially for how expensive it is. And as good as this looks, no, just too much money for a leader class figure. We're getting sightings of Commander Hook and Longhaul out in the wild. I wasn't able to find it, but the Target app just got them in, so it's actually on its way to me. Yet another Hasbro Pulse pre-order that I could cancel. I think I've canceled 90% of the Age of the Prime stuff I ordered from Hasbro. I think they got me Bone Crusher before I found him in stores. Everyone else from the first two waves I found elsewhere much easier. It is honestly crazy how slow they are getting their own product. Definitely keep an eye out. One of the Targets I checked had 2 silver bolts in it, so it's great to see Commanders on store shelves again. Also, they just got in Perceptor as well, so keep an eye out for that. Cyberworld Wave 2 Starscream. It's a shame that Starscream gets to be boring old, same old Starscream. What does he transform into? I mean, a jet, obviously. Did the legs go any further? Is it just a Gur-walking jet? That would be kind of funny. I have an affection for the Cyberworld figures. I really love the Galvatron. Bull Megatron's cool, and I adore Skybite, obviously. But it is a shame that Starscream is getting lumped in with Bumblebee and Optimus and being given the most boring, basic design possible, instead of getting something interesting. Alas. Here's a big item for the week. I'm shocked we're still getting this. I'm grateful we're still getting this, and I am terrified that he is going to be difficult to find. I am hoping that distribution on this wave is better than it was on the last one. I found Soundwave and hashtag, but it was total luck, a total fluke. It was just because I was there the day they were stocked. But honestly, if I had to choose, if I could make a deal with the devil, a trade of sorts, I would switch out Soundwave for Cosmos in a heartbeat. I mean, look at him. Look at the everything about him. And yeah, there's parts forming or whatever, but you can just keep it on. Then he'll look more like classic Cosmos. I love that he looks like he has a little turtleneck, or he's like uncircumcised maybe. These proportions are perfect. Curious how tall he is. I don't care, it's just it would be interesting to know. And it's a little bit of a cop-out, but it's so funny that his head is still peeking up in spaceship mode, and I have no idea what this is. I haven't watched the last season, but one day I will, and hopefully it will be a day that I can just cradle Cosmos in my hands. Maybe rub the alt mode on my face a little bit. It seems like it would have a pleasing skin feel. Nice paint around too. Also feel bad for Spitfire. I've seen hashtag at quite a few Targets, and I think it's going to be the same for Spitfire. TFW, I don't think even reported on her, even though she's in the same wave as Cosmos, but I'm definitely going to grab her, if only to just have the complete Terran shelf. It's a very nice color palette, even if I'm not the fondest of the Twitch mold. We get Onyx in hand already. That's exciting. Lots of early releases lately. I heard Emgo already has Widow. A lot more people getting 86 Megatron. It's crazy out here. I'm glad we're finally getting size comparisons, and he is beefy. Even with the legs a little bit digitigrade, that looks taller than Megatron is. Oh, he looks so sick. I love all the furry texture all over him. He kind of looks a little bit like devilish, a little like Krampus. Is it trying to show anything? I mean, he's got a little bit of vein here. I hope it's not showing any, like a misassembly damage or something. Little gap there. Is this anything? Is it just showing how far it can go? Maybe it's just showing how far it can go. Oh, I think it's just showing off the posability. Okay. Yeah, that is a hefty fellow. Very, very excited for him. Do they show off the Centaur mode? Yeah, this is the Centaur mode. Okay. I love that he's kind of a triple changer. Like, he's got his normal Beast E mode and then a really bestial mode. And I'm glad he's on the bigger side. Like, you'd want that out of a leader class figure, obviously, but Megatronus is already a very generous leader. So I'm glad we're getting more in that size. Hopefully it's up to the same level of quality. More Megatronus, less Prima, pretty please. Oh yeah, here's the Perceptor is out. I did also see Scorponok in stores. I did not realize that it was only $60. And like, yeah, only $60, but it is so massive. If it drops to like 40, they might have me. It's just so much plastic, and I love the Cyberworld stuff I have so far. It's such fun. Here's the real big news of the week. I thought Cosmos was going to be the star, but lo and behold, another minibot has snatched the spotlight from him, and this is just perfect. Interestingly, releasing in the retro line first. I love this toy accurate head. I'm glad we're getting more of this because the gears is incredible. Some people are saying it might be a heavy retool of Cosmos. I can kind of see it in the legs, maybe a little bit. Like, maybe it has some similar steps. I don't know though. Seems to have all the articulation you could ask for. Waist, swivels. Don't think he has wrists though, which is a bummer, but you know, same issue with Brawn. Colors are gorgeous, very toyetic. I'm curious what because I'm assuming here that we're gonna get an Age of the Primes version of this, like a Generations one. And I'm curious how they're gonna differentiate it. Maybe a little duller blue, give him this face, but with like pupils instead of just the black visor. I feel like Toy SEASPRAY and regular SEASPRAY, they have a lot of common ground, where some of the other Toy versus Tuned Echoes are pretty separate. But I am very excited for this, and it comes out on my birthday, or at least it goes up on my birthday. So that'll be a nice treat. Ugh, and then this is just, these parts I'm pretty sure were already from their Laser Prime kit. A lot of this is carryover from that. I did have it for my Scourge, but I didn't like it. But it does so little. Like, it's cool extra gear, but this is already a middling mold. This was already a terrible choice for a Mecha Godzilla. And additionally, whereas I feel like as much as it is a lot of money, the Godzilla set justifies itself, you telling me this is $54? 54 USD for like marginal improvements here and there. I cannot imagine purchasing this. Oh, well, that's generous of them. I'm sure they'll look good on a shelf together, but no, absolutely not worth it, in my humble opinion. Retro Brawn, we haven't gotten anything other than this image so far. A little blurry, but I love the forest green, and that head is perfect. I have an original G1 Brawn, so it makes me happy to have an updated version. I will definitely be displaying him with the fan-moded legs where he's all stretched out and big and long. The only thing that upsets me is between him and Gears and SEASPRAY, I especially don't understand why Bumblebee couldn't have gotten a toy accurate face. If not a new sculpt, just pop the Goldbug head on. It has a visor, it would pass the smell check, but now he's just gonna stand out and look weird among the others who are like actually accurate. But that's just a little bit of whining, whatever. This looks great. I can't wait to get this too. Hopefully it will go up on my birthday as well. That would be a nice double treat. Double feature. Transformers Classic Heroes Elita. Is this like that looks like Bumblebee? Is this Rescue Bots? Definitely looks like Rescue Bots. Rescue Bots rescan motorcycle Bumblebee. I pegged it. I mean, it's cute. A little bit of Ross fodder. Probably fun to flip back and forth. Could catch this on a discount dive in like late 2026 maybe. We saw this listed before, but apparently they've leaked the head of Unicron. Looks great. I'm very excited for this. Presumably this is the chase. So if I do end up getting the clear one instead of the opaque one, you can expect a monumental crash out on stream. Make sure you turn on channel notifications if you want to see when I go live. The live streams are a lot of fun. Then we have new pictures of 86 Megatron. I honestly am not sure what else there is to show though. I feel like we've gotten a pretty good scope of the look of the guy. He does look good in that throne. I kind of want them to release just like a white one now so you can remake when he took Abraham Lincoln's spot. God, he's so clean in the back. Goodness gracious. Especially if you pop all the stuff off. This is definitely one of my most anticipated releases of the year. A little bit of a high kick. Not... It's just like a big step. It's like he's trying to get over like a fence or something without hitting his balls. So can you actually fit a little Titan Master in there? Or is it only when the cavity opens up? Like, is this actually still gonna close? Because that would be cool. Pop a little Matrix in, then a whole gallery of different people holding him. That's nice. I mean, these two just feel disrespectful. I didn't realize Megatronus was taller than 86 Optimus and still taller than Megatron 2. Oh, these two are gonna look so nice together. They need to do another Galvatron. This is embarrassing. embarrassing. Oh. 86 Shockwave, I can see them just doing Siege again, and I would be fine with that. It's a solid figure still, and I think this is a decent scale. Soundwave, I know we're getting new molds for eventually, like next year or something, so hopefully it's a little bit taller, and I really hope we get a difference. This is just, like, it's kind of embarrassing. This would be like putting MP44 with one of the original Masterpiece Seekers. It doesn't fit aesthetically at all. Too much greeble, the colors are all off. No. Very dynamic, little bit of butterfly action, it looks like. Yeah, a little bit like Prime. I don't know what else to say other than I'm incredibly excited, and he looks incredible. I stand by what I said. The bluish gray still does not bother me. Oh, and the rolling wheels. Oh, Prime, this is Prime. Wow. Imagine getting a kick in the knackers from this bad boy. This, I think, is similar to that custom painted TF1 Deluxe Optimus from last year. Or is it 2 years? How long has TF1 been out? But there's only like 600 being made, did it say? Oh, just kidding. There's only 40 being made. Yeah, no, nobody's getting this. 40 people are getting this. And it looks good. Cool that they're able to paint it up for this. I've heard people complain, oh, you can paint it up on the exclusive one? Yeah, because it's like hand painted. It's not feasible to do it otherwise. I'm not saying it's like great, but you know, get some perspective. And he can be yours if you go to the Hasbro Fans Expo booth for a paltry $637. Okay, but it's free if you get it if you spend that much. So it's kind of free in a way. Oh my god, and it even gets a one of a limited sticker. Holy, these are gonna be monstrous on the aftermarket. Oh, they didn't do any paint for roller. That's sad. I like the extra silver trim on the trailer though. That's very nice. And the cel-shaded windows. Ooh, more of the Void Rivals pack. These little O-ring figures do look great, honestly. I think I'm gonna have more fun with them than I expect to. I do wish that we had gotten like the chest slightly remolded. It is a touch distracting that it's not just a blank flat surface. Obviously it's cost cutting, I get it. This is great stock photography. I don't know who did this. This is how you advertise a toy. Gets his guns. Feels a little out of character for Skybound Jetfire, but you know, I will definitely be grabbing this off Pulse. Oh, that's a great package. I hope it's easy to take apart without damaging it. I'd love to keep that intact. 126 USD, so probably 130. It's a Commander figure. I know the Jetfire is worth it. I already managed to sell mine off, so I'm essentially just paying $40 for Dark and Solila. I'm comfortable with that. They're from a comic I enjoy. Well, I should probably catch up on this. Probably be more hyped if I was like more into it. Yeah, what am I doing? I should go read. Ooh, but before that, the latest news and the last news of the week, more Rise of the Beasts art. Oh. Yeah. Probably good she wasn't in the movie. I don't think I would have been able to think about much else. But I appreciate that it's not like egregiously sexualized. Like, yes, she has a more feminine figure, but it doesn't feel like exaggerated. The eyes becoming the chest plate is neat. The shape of the head is very bat-like. That's an interesting decision. Shoulder spikes, like she looks vicious. This is a crazy redesign and I am all here for it. And then Snapper also, I need a full set of concept art Predacons. These are such peak designs. I really wish we had more pictures of these two. I'd love to see more angles. I'd love to see what the beast modes were meant to look like. I am a little confused. Okay, so these are obviously turtle shell shoulder pauldrons. Love that. Very Bebop and Rocksteady. But this looks a little bullish or maybe a little bat-like. I'm assuming this is do turtles have a snout? A little bit of a turtle snout situation? I really hope we get these figures someday down the line. Oh, it would have been so cool. But then again, the Beast Wars stuff was pretty wasted in that movie, so maybe we'll get these in the future at some point. Probably not, but you know, huff that copium, cuff that hopium, stuff that ropium back into your pants. This is a public setting. Please check out the new discount dive. Not a lot of people have been watching it and it's bumming me out because I thought it was a really good one. But no, you're just here for the news, you slut. Didn't miss the cold weather, I just miss you. I didn't miss the sweater weather, I just missed you. I didn't miss Orange County, I just miss you. I didn't miss 69 to Rocco, I just missed you.